CodeRed selected.
What's good, guys? It's your boy CodeRed, and I am back with another one. So listen, man, 2XKO beta is here, been here for about 2 weeks now, and it's open to PC users. As we know, the beta will remain open until the game officially launches for everyone. So we will be along for the journey till the game officially is ready and given to everyone. And it's been a very interesting 2 weeks. As you guys know, right before the beta opened, Marvel Tokon had their closed beta, and wow, it was crazy, right? Everyone gave the game, for the most part, really good reviews, and yeah, it was insane. So for me, it was a transition, because that whole Tokon experience was like just a super high, right? And so transitioning into 2XKO, I gotta admit, in the first couple of days, it was difficult, because the games are very different, visually, how they play, everything is just different. Of course, they're both tag games, but they just play so different. So just getting myself in the mindset of playing this game and appreciating and being open to it was difficult in the first couple of days. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started playing it, I was just like, I don't know if I want to play this game right now. I really don't. Of course, when the game, when they were doing the alpha, I was in that, and I got to play it the very beginning of the game, and so transitioning now to the open beta, I was interested to see how this game was going to be, what it was going to be like from an alpha test to now. And I gotta say, I had my concerns. I had my concerns with this game for many reasons, and I think a lot of the reasons, a fair amount of people had similar concerns, because it felt like this game was just taking forever. Any little thing was taking forever. And my mind was kind of on the same thing. Like, I didn't know how far this game was going to be along. I didn't know how prepared this game was. And honestly, just being honest, when I saw the whole beta thing and how it was going to be open to the public, or a select group of PC users until the game officially launched, my mind was like, okay, this is going to be forever. This is going to take forever. They can, they're going to drag it out, whatever the case may be. Who knows how long it's going to take before this game is fully prepared. But I can honestly say, from the alpha to now, this is a different game. And it is a good game. A really good game. I gotta say, man, this week and a half of me playing this game, I've been playing quite a bit off stream, like just trying to really understand it and dive into it and learn it. And I gotta say, this game is really exciting. It's really exciting. One of the first things that I noticed, that when the game first started, or when I first got into it, how much it had improved, as far as presentation, and as far as I'm assuming what the game will be like as far as like selections and different things. Like, they've put some time into it, and the game has grown. It's been an improvement. It's been a huge improvement. And where I first initially thought the game was just dragging along and it was going to take a while, I can see that the product is almost complete, and it's definitely getting there. Of course, there's some bugs and a few issues with the game that I noticed, and I'm sure that stuff will be knocked out, in the future when the game actually launched. But so far, this experience has been great. It's been really fun. It has been really fun. Like, I can honestly say 2XKO has really just, it's like a love-hate relationship with this game at this point, right? Like, it's like we started off just like, oh man, this game is gonna be so amazing, to, okay, where's the news, to, okay, this is never coming out, to, Here we go. They're dragging along news to like now it's like excitement again. And I can say that with playing this game, I can see where they're headed. And once the game is fully complete, how much we're truly going to enjoy it. The system itself, like I think that the recipe for this game has been well executed. Um, it's so simple to just pick up and play. Probably honestly one of the easiest games I've ever played just on a surface. Um, but like as you start to play this game more, you see the complexity of it. Um, First I gotta say like so like the tutorial, the training mode, excellent. Um, I felt like I learned a lot. I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like I learned a lot, and they simplify it so much um, to where you kind of brush through it. But even through brushing through like the tutorials and like all the little training modes, you learn quite a bit in that little stretch of time. Like you see where the complexity go with this game, and like as you take those things and you transition into gameplay and playing online against other people, you see like how deep this game can become with just like the base mechanics and the base system of this game and how it works. It is a very free flowing game. It is a game that really rewards you with expression, and I'm starting to see that a lot more now. The different fuses that they have and like how they work, um, it's just crazy. They're so different, but they're so effective in like what they want to do. And like honestly, when I look at them all, like they're all strong. They're all strong in their own way. And like even as I'm playing online and playing against different people and learning, like I'm learning a lot of them through watching other people play. On top of what I already know about them, I could just see like how diverse and how deep this game will become. I'm a huge fan of uh, the double assist and then the extra specials. But seeing like the what is it, like Juggernaut and the other ones is like, dude, it's crazy. It is really crazy. And that's not even talking about like the list of characters. One of the big things that we had a problem with it, or at least we were concerned about, is like the base roster and how it was just so small in the very beginning. You guys, the thing is with it is that I have my concerns with that too. I just, when it comes to tag games, I just believe like the bigger the roster, the better, because it just adds to diversity, complexity, whatever you want to call it. I feel like tag games, they need to be like that, so they need to have a huge roster. But I can say that with this roster right now, with how different the characters are, unique they are, along with the different fuses that they have, this game really capitalize on expression. They capitalize on people's like imagination and how you want to play, to where you don't even think about the roster anymore and how small it is. Like I'm so serious. You don't even think about it. Sometimes like when I'm looking at the select screen, I like look and be like, man, I can't believe it's this few characters, because I forget. Like every time I'm playing, I feel like I see something new with like people playing the character based upon like how I play the character or how like the previous person played the characters. Like it's so different, and it changes so much, man. It changes so much. Never have I played a game, I'm really trying to think about it, that is just so expressive. Like really like how you want to, if you think it is one of those games, like you probably could do it. It's a very free flowing game. Visually it looks great. In the beginning, again, like I said, going from Tokon to this, they are very different games as far as how they look. But like the more I play the game, the more I can appreciate how it looks visually. It's just been a fun experience overall with this game. Of course, there's a few bumps in the road. There's a few things that I do hope that they change. Some things I know won't change. I have had fears of the game being too easy. And I spoke about this long time ago, early on in like the alpha, where I felt like, they have to find a balance with making these games accessible or like easy to pick up for newcomers and people who aren't necessarily fighting game players, but also making it, you know, difficult as well, in a sense of like, to be able to accomplish or reach a higher level of play, you have to have some type of mastery. And I think that that's where the issue lies, not just with this game, but just in a lot of fighting games in general. It's like finding that balance, because you got to have something that also pleases the die-hard fighting game players, but also, brings in those new players. Because what I don't want to happen is, with the like how simple the game can be, I don't want people to just get so stuck on the simplicity. I've seen that quite a bit online, and it could be just because people are like filling the game out and just trying to get used to it. But it's like everyone just kind of goes back to like the simple side, or it is just like strictly sticking to the simple 1 2 3 bam, super, move on, 1 2 3 bam. And it's like, maybe that's just a thing, sometimes people just get into the heat of the game and just want to play, and don't care about anything but winning. But I do see how that could pose a problem later on. But again, it's just a minor thing. I think it's just finding that balance, and I think that they do it. They please both diehard fans as well as newcomers. Man, it's been fun. It's been fun. Like, again, the diversity. Right now I'm playing the Lowy and Jinx, and like that's my main team right now. Like, I've just locked in, and like even the Lowy, like I'm not into big characters like at all. Like I've never been a big like into big characters, but she's so cool to me in how she plays, with the Kraken, like the tentacles and all that stuff, and like how she has setups and her pressure, and you almost forget that she's just a big character that also dishes out so much damage. And then of course you have Jinx, and I feel like they've done a really good job with matching her personality in the game with how she plays. She's just chaotic, right? Chaotic, with all of her zoning and her traps and things like that, which I expected her to play that way. But she's just been fun. And that's just like, all the characters are just really cool and unique. And just with this game, man, I think it's going to be good. I think the game is fine. I think that it's bringing something fresh and new, while also keeping a lot of the same, which is good, which is a good thing. And I think that what it's doing right now is it's testing the water still. And I'm as I've played it, I'm glad that they've gone about it the way that they have, whatever that may be, as far as like why they decided to go this route. It's like opening it, letting people play until the game's fully done, whatever. I think that this has been good because it's been fun, at least for me, to go along with the experience in seeing how the game is like coming together, and I think that right now, with what I'm seeing, I think eventually, once it's done, it's going to be ready and it's going to be really good. And I think 2XKO is here. It's here to stay. I haven't seen anything that just kind of bothers me too much about this game. Obviously, you have the touch of death combos, which people have been kind of crazy about. Which, yeah, I'm not a fan of touch of death combos, because I think that over time, after a while, people, that's all they tend to focus on, and it becomes like the main thing, and it takes the fun out of the game. But it is what it is. It honestly is what it is, because at the end of the day, like, really, a lot of that stuff is going to be more on the competitive side anyway. Of course, you're going to run into people online that play like that and do those things. But for the most part, I mean, a lot of the competitive players are doing that stuff. You see it in a lot of these long, drawn-out combos. And it's just like, who are the people doing it? It's the top players. So I don't think that people should concern too much about it, even though I'm not a fan of the whole touch of death combo thing. I'm not a fan. But I mean, there's room to polish that up as well, and I'm sure there will be fixes here and there to make it to where, how extensions work and different things like that. But overall, game has been great. I'm enjoying it. Um, it's been one of the more fun fighting games for me, uh, and it's just been, it's lifted my spirits up. I said it along with Tokan, like it's bringing in like a fresh air to fighting games and just the community in general, because I think that for a minute we've been going through kind of not necessarily a drought, but just like this, like a standstill, like we just cruising. And I think like these two games, Tokan and this one, have just kind of like helped to boost it and make people excited about fighting games again. So guys, I can't wait for this game to fully be available to everybody so that we can get them gates open and get more people in, and everybody can play, because I know it's gonna be insane. And then once everybody can get their hands on it, I don't even, it's already crazy. I know it's gonna be just nuts. So 2XKO is here to stay, guys. But get in the comment section, let me know how you feel. Those that have played it, do you feel similar to what I've said? Do you feel different? Yeah, just what the experience been like for everybody, man. Get in the comment section, let me know how you feel, and who you maining. I want to hear, I want to know. But yeah, as always, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. CodeRed, and I'm out.
CodeRed. Select